Hello, my name is Chris Irwin and I'm a technical solutions professional on the Live at EDU team at Microsoft. Today we are going to be demoing how to change SMTP addresses on multiple user accounts using PowerShell for Live at EDU tenant. So the first thing we're going to look at is the script that's provided on the help.outlook.com site. There's a link up there and we provide some sample code, and this is the particular script that we're going to be looking at. Basically, it's 3 lines. It's a $user, which is a variable, equals import-CSV. That's a commandlet that's going to parse the CSV file that we provided. Then we're piping the information from $user into a for-each loop, and we're running a set mailbox commandlet here, and we're passing it the live ID credential. Then we're passing a parameter of email address. We're passing in the new address, the live ID, and the proxy address, and it's going to loop over every line in the CSV. So let's take a look at that code here. Now what I've done is added in a little bit of code beforehand and afterwards to set up our session. Grab the credentials, set up the session, and to go ahead and disconnect the session, as well as the code they've given us. So what we've currently got in our live view tenant here is we've got 4 mailboxes plus my administrator account, testing 1_mailbox, testing 10, testing 11, testing 12. We're going to be changing those to student 1_mailbox, student 10_mailbox, student 11, student 12. Let's make sure that's saved. You also notice here we've got a proxy address, and we're passing in the proxy address as well. So I'm going to highlight this code, and we're going to run it directly from the ISE window here. Session was just called, and it's asking me for my credentials. Now after I run this, I expect to see some errors actually, and I wanted to point those out to you. So my connection is being redirected, and boom, there's the errors. So let's take a look at one of these. Cannot process argument transformation on parameter email address. So what it's complaining about is this parameter that I'm passing into set mailbox. And the error here is the value SMTP address testing 10_mailbox is already present in the collection. So if you remember, let me look back here. This is my live ID right here. This is my new address, and this is the proxy one. Because of the way I have this configured, and I've seen this at several other customers, the live ID is matching up with this proxy addresses as well. This is exactly the same. And that's what it's complaining about. You just tried to pass in the exact same email addresses into this parameter here, and it's throwing an error. So what we're going to go ahead and do in order to make this work correctly is we're going to remove these. And we're going to save it. Now I'm going to fire up PowerShell. And I could run it directly out of ISD here, but I want to see the particular messages that are coming up, and you'll notice the differences in the way the UI is presented to you depending on where you run it from. Desktop. And we're going to run our script here. There's our redirection URL. There's the command that's loading. That's the script being executed, and it's done. Now, go up here and look at our mailboxes. They haven't changed yet, so let's hit refresh. And there we go, success. We have student 1 underscore mailbox, student 10 underscore mailbox, etc. That is how you use a PowerShell script to update multiple accounts in a live DDU tenant for the SMTP email address. Thank you very much for your time, and you guys have a great day.